the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Next up will be race number 2, being a 9-race program. It will be the opening leg of the bar pot, and it's called the Sledgehammer Maiden Plate. And the world-renowned Michael Roberts, he's ridden some top individuals in the past. He's ridden overseas in the UK. He's ridden for the Queen, etc. And he's an absolute legend in the game. So really looking forward to the meeting. And race number 2, the Sledgehammer Maiden Plate over 1,000 meters. The replay is of number 1, Katavar. And that is of the last run when finishing second to Meant to Fly. Watch this individual, the last 300 to finish.
Railroad, the leader, Meant to Fly on the inside of that Silver Savage. Katavar's running a big race on the inside. It's Meant to Fly, and Katavar's running around now as they come to the last 100. Railroad's under pressure, but Meant to Fly's going on, and Meant to Fly will win it. Katavar will run second, Railroad third, and maybe Sir William ran fourth.
Silver Savage, disappointing this horse really. You know, he put the blinkers on. He's been doing a little bit too much, and he's coming under pressure and he's running all around the place. He's not the most genuine of horses, so I think Darrell advised. I think we take the blinkers off and just see how he fares on the day, really. But as I say, he's been disappointing to date.
Oh, well, yeah, listen, obviously his form is there, but I mean, he's been a bit surprised he hasn't won. But he's not really many excuses. He just seems to find one better and whatever. So I'll slap a pair of blinkers on this time, see if that makes a trip. But I mean, his form over 1,000 meters is good. His form at Scottsville is good. So hopefully we're in with a good shot.
Trippy T, good comeback run after nearly a year off. He surprised us. He ran a little bit closer than we expected, but he showed good form on the poly. Obviously the weather is going to play a part. See what track conditions are like on the weekend, but if it does get switched to the poly, I think a big chance. Yeah, he's come out that run very happy. We're very happy with him, and he's in a good space.
Well, as you'll hear the trainers reiterating about the weather pattern, the amount of rain they've had, but they're all mostly in the same boat, where a number of them have only managed to get in a gallop here and there. So basically you come to the course and you're not 100% sure on the day exactly how the horses are going to perform. But when looking at this race, I just thought number 1, Katavar, having a look at the current price of around 5-1, could represent the value. Now let's go back to the debut performance. Now that was on the 20th of August when finishing back in 9th position, and then had about 4 months off the track and just needed the run. What you wouldn't have seen in the replay is this individual was slow off about 2 lengths, was green in the running, and you could see moved up to a point at the 200 and probably just needed the run under the belt. That was 28 days ago from the number 1 draw. I think at 5-1, this is a horse worth going each way. A lot of improvement to come. And what I took out of that race is he's a horse who's going to go on and I think give his connections quite a fair share of promise in the future. So I think they're going to have a lot of fun with number 1, Katavar. And at the current price of 5-1, I think he's definitely worth an each way bet. Now, when you look for dangers, you can make a case for a number of runners. Number 6, Gorgeous Sky. Here's a horse who's a nice strapping individual. He's a big, solid horse, ran 21 days ago. I get the feeling that the 1,000-meter trip will be up his alley, so you've got to give him healthy respect. Number 7, Tea Time Tipple, becoming something of a professional maiden. But as you heard, they put the blinkers on. Don't write him off just yet. The horse they probably have to beat is number 9, Trippy T. Judged on that second to Victor Rail last time out, although I'm not overly bullish about the form line, because the Victor Rail form line, I don't think it's going to be one of those strong races. Although it was an average rating of a 69, Victor Rail had taken his time to win the maiden, but Trippy T, after a long absence, ran an absolute blinder. And then you throw in a horse like number 10, Plinian, who's never far off the action, was just in behind Trippy T on that occasion. So race number 2, you can make a case for a number of horses, but the each way play for me me is going to be horse number 1, Katavar, at around 5 to 1. But there are 3 or 4 dangers in the race, so no good thing. But let's hope Katavar can do us justice in the race.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.